how you can explain to your colleagues or the prospects about the workflow.
First of all,
to have a better understanding.
First of all, what's the difference between this IQ and IQ we have for a year ago? Is it that much differences?
Big differences.
Oh yeah.
Big differences. IQ is still is a in-house. It is a workflow completely developed by Xante. Is a multi-user, so many people can use it for their pre-press workflow, and it's designed specifically to on an easy way to handle complex digital files, to make independent CMYK color adjustments, to match critical spot colors, select the line screens, apply position, estimate job cost, share digital files.
But if you want to, is it how far you can go to actually reduce the background problem? If you got a background voices or background color,
you can do some things here actually.
Okay.
I was speaking because someone asked me about that the other day, and this type of printers, they have all laser printers have this type of situation for backgrounds. However, the Impressia has a higher resolution and better quality, and that's why you can better handle backgrounds with Impressia rather than the Illumina.
Okay.
Because we already tested, and it's easier to handle those things.
Okay, but how far? If you put in a percentage, can you put in a percentage? How better?
I can't. I was speaking with my colleagues about that, and this is their feedback. That's going too technical, because if you ask me, if you tell me about more things about backgrounds, I really don't know.
Okay. Then I better to talk with
the commercial side of things. And they said this is they are actually happy that Impressia can handle these better than Illumina, because it's also a plus for this new product we have.
Okay, understood. Let's start with the actually advantages of the IQ.
Well, let me show you the IQ. The IQ is the way it works is when you receive a file from your customer, and when I say this to you, what I mean is I'm going to give you this as you would be explaining to one of your prospects.
Okay.
So you are, let's say, a commercial print shop, and now I'm going to explain to you how IQ works. So you receive a PDF file from a print shop.
Okay.
And from a customer, and the customer wants to print, for instance, this file.
Okay.
Instead of printing the PDF to the printer, you're going to print the PDF to IQ.
Okay.
So this is how it works. You just drag and drop, put it into IQ, and there it is. So now it's open here, and you can see the file like you received from your customer.
Okay.
In this area, in the IQ, you have here different maps. You can give each map per customer. So if you work with different customers, you can, or if you have fixed customers, you can give them a folder where they send you all your works. And also for in the future, when they call you again to say, hey, can you print me another 500 envelopes? And you just go there, you just grab the file, drag and drop. And you drag here below on the IQ, you see all different printers that IQ is recognizing. So you can drag and drop on your Xante printer. Something that you do then, you just click twice on the file, and you see a job preview, what the file you received. There is general information, job name. You can change here the job name, make some notes, like if you change a color, or if you want these to be done by the end of the month, something like that. Here's where you add the notes. And then you have the general printer settings. And what you can do here, if you have an Illumina or an Impressia, you select Impressia, for instance. you select the resolution, because it is important to select either 600 or 1200 or 2400. And by you doing this to your customer, you're showing them the Impressia has a higher resolution rather than just 1600 or 1200. Another thing you can show to them is about monochrome. Why is this important? If the customer is just printing black, it's very important that monochrome is selected. Why is this? Because then the printer will use only the black drum and the black toner to make the job, instead of using all the drums and all the toners to make a rich black. You know what is the difference?
Yeah, of course.
Great. So by selecting monochrome, you're going to reduce the costs a lot. I'll give you an example. Monochrome, I apply, and I go to job cost, and I see here, let me just add here like 1000 copies, 1000 envelopes. I'll apply. And to print 1000, do you see? This is black and white.
Yeah.
There is about, you see here, two prices, 7.11 and 4.3. And this is the difference between rich black and just black. So if you're just using black, and you have a much cheaper print per copy.
4.30.
Yes.
Okay.
430. This is in. Let me see, what is the currency I have here? I have here pounds. Okay. Now I'm going to do this, to come to this job cost later.
Okay.
So monochrome. Now I'm going to select color, because it's important for me to show you the color. Another thing important is you select where you want. If you have different trays with different grammages, you can select here. Something about the weight is, like if you're printing envelopes, we suggest you to select envelope option, and it will give to the printer default settings. But when you print, sometimes the envelope, depending on the artwork, it's not working well, or the window is shrinking a bit, or the fusing temperature is not correct. So this gives the user the chance to actually adjust the temperature by selecting here. For instance, if it's a thicker envelope, you can select here, for instance, 7. And this way, you can show the customer that he can actually control the printer and select and provide a better output for the quality of the print. Then you have here some other settings, but the most important one that we always say is about 3H print. Why? Because it's quite unique on digital printers, and you can actually do this. Do you know what it is, 3H print?
No, not exactly.
Okay. Now then, I'm going to start IQ, and I'm going to show you here a sample. What is 3H print? Just a moment. Not IQ. I mean Skype. I'm going to put here a video. Okay. Let me just.
Okay.
Can you accept that?
What should I do?
Just accept the video call.
Okay.
I will show you on Skype.
Okay.
Okay, so 3H print is like when you print an envelope like this.
Okay, let me turn the more because I got two voices. Let me turn off the telephone. Turn off. Yeah, exactly. It's good. Good.
So here we have an envelope with a window, and 3H print is all these three.
Oh no, I get it. Okay, you just cover the whole the envelope, or cover the whole page rather than you have it.
Except not all envelope or all page. Here on top there is 5 millimeters called the grid. It's not possible to print.
Yeah.
And everything else you can do 3H. And the most important thing is that it's not leaving anything on the other side of the envelope, and it's important to inform the customers. I'll show you here another, like this is an Impressia, this is a C5 flyer, and there is, so the grip, 5 millimeters is not printing, and then all the other all the other three edges are printed without leaving anything on the back. And this is something quite unique for digital solution, because then, okay, I'm going to close the video.
You mean just you can cover just completely 3 edges, not
you can do 3 edges,
not 4 edges.
And give a special effect to the artwork, to the work, and that's, we call it added value, because your customers will do something different from the competition, and by doing something different from the competition, you actually offering your customer something more, and that's the added value of the things, of the print. So this is very important, 3-edge print.
Okay.
The 3-edge print is standard by a production unit, and that's a Illumina or Impressia. Illumina TPP or Impressia. Impressia does the 3-edge print. There are 2 different types of 3-edge. One is...
one question for 502.
502 is an option. You have to, if your customer thinks this is really great, I really like the 3-edge print, and I want to have just the 502, you have to ask that option when you're sending the purchase order, and that's about. A while ago I sent you an email. I'm writing here after our conversation.
Yeah, but it's okay.
You again the 3-edge print part, number, and price. We're talking about probably $200 or something like that, because this is a factory option. So when we want to send a printer with 3-edge, we have to send it to ask our colleagues in US to make a printer with that option. And if, for instance, if your customer, he already has an Illumina and he wants to have this option, that's complicated to do. Why? Because then we have to send the printer to US and then have this done and send it back to us, and then it costs a lot of money just for this change. So 3-edge print is possible with factory option.
Okay.
Good. Now this is the printer settings. For color and screen control, you have here, and when you speak with someone on offset world, they know exactly what this is. You can select standard half tone. You can increase density of the toners, or independently each toner increase the density to make it more live, more vivid. Or decrease, like for instance, if you work with a charity organization and you want that envelope looks cheap, you can do that by, for instance, decreasing the LPIs, and LPI is line per inch, so you will see here much more space between the dots of the toners, and that on the print it will look much cheap, because it will be like, it looks really cheap. Let's put it like this.
Yeah.
If you want to increase quality, then you can increase the lines per inch, and then you will see many more dots. So the quality will be, you will see higher quality. What is the most important thing to retain from this is that by decreasing the LPIs, actually you're saving toner, because there is less toner being drawn.
Yeah, of course.
And by saving toner, you can have a cheaper, lower cost per print.
Yeah, well, of course.
This is the main benefit of this. Okay, now I'm going to move forward. Also for the background, this is important this is where you're going to deal with the backgrounds with these settings.
But you can do that. This actually lowering the quality by the normal software when you have it on a computer for the printing with the Illumina. You got a software on computer for actually running and printing. You can also lower the quality too, like a normal printer.
It could be possible. Yes, I'm not sure.
Now, because when you want to actually run the printing, you got the software on your computer, for example. It's not, you don't do that through the just, just physical machine. You do that through the software.
Through the software, yes.
So
Yes.
that in your software, then you have also, you can do the quality low.
Yes.
But what is the difference between here with actually IQ than the software that you had?
Okay. Until here, it's because until this option, color and screen control, this is everything available with IQ Professional. And now, with the version that I'm showing you is IQ Ultimate, and this is where the new options will show up. And this is what I'm going to explain you now. So, in position, this is an option that doesn't come with IQ Professional. So, let's say your customer goes to our page, he downloads the IQ, you will have a free trial IQ Ultimate for 30 days, and after 30 days, all these features will disappear and will go to the general information, printer settings, and color and screen control. So this is the basics. Now this is where it gets more interesting.
One question before we go further, because this is when you set the machine. You said the customer from now on, the customer receive the actually IQ for free.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not actually ultimate. It's normal IQ.
Okay, so
First explain, because I don't want to make confuse. You say, oh yeah, we got IQ, but it's not that IQ we saw and you demonstrated. We want to actually, what is the difference if you got the IQ in the actually package, and for IQ we have to actually pay?
Okay, if you have a customer with an Illumina, and he goes to our website, or together on the CD that he received with Illumina, he gets the IQ Professional free of charge. So if he wants to upgrade, he will have to buy
this IQ Professional,
IQ Ultimate, and you will sell him. We will send you
one question before go further. For IQ Standard Professional, what option we have, and just show me what option you have
on the IQ Professional.
Yeah, and then what option we don't have.
So this is the general information, printer settings, color and screen control. This is the IQ Professional.
Okay, that is the same thing we had it for a year ago.
Yes, exactly the
it's
same
nothing
thing.
Differences, but your ultimate IQ, it is something different.
And now the IQ Ultimate version 8, there is more features. And the thing I wanted to add to what I was telling you is that if you have a new customer that will buy you a new Illumina, you will get free of charge the IQ Ultimate. I sent you that email the other week saying from now onwards, Sante wants every Sante customer to use IQ Ultimate. So we are offering you free of charge the IQ Ultimate. So
but you say
free updates.
But what you said, actually, you said you have to update this for 30 days trail.
That is for your standard Illumina customers. So we have two different customers. One is the one that already has an Illumina, and if he wants to upgrade for our Ultimate, you will have to pay.
I understand.
And if you have a new customer, if you buy now a new printer, the printer will include already everything. So the highest, the IQ Ultimate with all the key.
No, I understood. Okay.
Good.
Clear.
So I'm going to show you the imposition. The imposition is when you want to do, for instance, the 3-edge, or you want to you print one envelope, and you will see that when you print the envelope, there's a white line. So what you can do, you can move the image and adjust it to make the print to look good. And what is the benefit is that you don't have to spend time by sending the file to InDesign or to CAD, and this is the most important thing, that the customer actually saves a lot of time by making the adjustments here. Another thing is, if the customer wants to print, wants to use the same file and wants to do, for instance, business cards. It is very simple. You just type here the size, and here 55, and now I say here, there you go. You have here business cards, and I put here the crop marks, and I can even have a gutter of 2 millimeter, another 2, and this is ready to print.
Okay.
So it's very, very, very simple to use by doing this here on IQ. Other things you can do is like you can add here some sizes, because some customers have specific sizes, specific media, so you can add this everything here. Other things you can do is you can do tiling, and what is tiling is actually, let me just reset this file. So say if you want to make an outdoor and you have one file, and you want to, you only have an Impressia or Illumina, you cannot print wide format, of course not, but you would like to have a good idea how does the image looks on an outdoor before you sending, like a proof. So you say, okay, I want to have here 10 and another 10 here. Let's see if this is allowing me to do scale to fit. So what I have here, okay, I did 4:4. So what I did, I used that image, and I'm now, by doing this, I'm going to print 16 pages. I'm going to put the pages all together on a table or on the ground, and then I have the correct size. So every single page here is an A4, and I'm doing here a huge banner or poster by using the IQ, very simply by printing every single page one by one, and then put them all together. Good?
Okay.
Good. Job cost. This is what most of the customers like, because it's so complicated.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. I have to change the CDs. If you give me 1 minute, or maybe you call me back, because my CD is full.
No, go ahead.
And I have to
will
change.
do something here. I'll wait for you.
Okay. Hold on.